The SEC just dropped a bombshell, and most people have no idea what it means for XRP, tokenized stocks on the blockchain. That's not a rumor. That's not a prediction. That just happened. And today on Slow Money, we're going to break down exactly how big this is and the numbers behind what XRP could be worth if it captures even a slice of this market. Stay with me. The math alone is going to blow your mind. So here's what just dropped. The SEC is preparing to introduce what's called an innovation exemption, a brand new regulatory framework that would allow digital versions of publicly traded stocks to trade on blockchain networks. Think about that. Apple, Tesla, Amazon, all tokenized on-chain. The global stock market is worth approximately $100 trillion. You heard that right? 100 trillion. And the SEC just opened the door to moving a portion of that onto blockchain rails. Now, which blockchain is built specifically for fast, low-cost, institutional-grade settlement? You already know the answer. XRP and the XRP Ledger weren't built for memes. They weren't built for a speculation. They were built for one thing: moving large amounts of value instantly at near zero cost across borders and between institutions. Ripple has been knocking on Wall Street's door for years. Cross-border payments, on-demand liquidity, institutional partnerships. This is XRP's entire identity. Now imagine tokenized stocks trading 24/7, settling in 3 to 5 seconds with no middleman. That's not a hypothetical. That's exactly what the XRP Ledger is designed for. The SEC's move doesn't just validate blockchain, it validates XRP's entire use case. And there's more. The SEC officially withdrew its lawsuit against Ripple back in August 2025. XRP is now confirmed as a non-security in secondary markets. That legal clarity? That's exactly what institutional money was waiting for. Okay, this is the part you came for. Let's run the numbers together. The global stock market is approximately $100 trillion. Now, obviously, not all of that gets tokenized overnight. Let's be conservative and say 10% gets tokenized. That's a $10 trillion tokenized stock market. XRP is currently sitting at $1.37 with roughly 62 billion coins in circulating supply. Here's where it gets interesting. Scenario 1. XRP captures 20% of the tokenized stock market. 20% of 10 trillion is $2 trillion flowing through XRP. 2 trillion divided by 62 billion XRP gives us $32 per XRP. That's a 23 times from where we are right now. Scenario 2, XRP captures 30% of the tokenized stock market. 30% of 10 trillion is $3 trillion. 3 trillion divided by 62 billion XRP gives us $48 per XRP. That's a 35 times return from today's price. Scenario 3, XRP captures 40% of the tokenized stock market. 40% of 10 trillion is $4 trillion. 4 trillion divided by 62 billion XRP gives us $64 per XRP. That's a 46 times return. And remember, we used a conservative estimate of only 10% of the global stock market getting tokenized. If adoption accelerates and that number doubles to 20%, you multiply every single one of those figures by 2. $64 becomes $128. $48 becomes $96. This isn't hopium. This is market cap math. If this video gave you a new way to think about XRP and what's happening in the market right now, drop a like It genuinely helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you're new. We break down crypto without the hype, just the charts and the math. And let me know in the comments, which scenario do you believe? 20%? 30%? Or are you going even higher? I'm Belushi. This is slow money. Take it slow, think it through, and I'll see you in the next one.